So, hello, good evening. Hi, I'm Kaitz Brebner. I'm so happy you all came here tonight. I must say I'm very excited. It's the first time I show the two movies like together as a one story of my life, kind of. And I will read some parts of my book, This Specific Moment in Eternity. And I will be very happy if this will be dialogue, not just me talking. So I'm going to show my first film. I'll be happy if you think of questions. What does it raise in you? It doesn't have to be very specific questions. It can be anything. It can be about me. It can be about the medicine. It can be about things that I've learned or I want to share. And we're going to see the second film, Guilt's Orgasm, which is a more recent film. And because of this film, I'm now in Balkans, because this film was selected to a film festival in Tirana Mediterranean Film Festival. I came for this and I decided to stay. And thanks so much for Ariane for inviting me to show my films here. And I will read some parts of my book, and I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I decided to embark upon a 3-day journey to the Andes to find some peace of mind with the psychedelic cactus huachuma. I have always had issues with my self-esteem, feeling like an outcast, and I didn't believe anyone could love me, not even me.
Huachuma comienza a entrar en la persona misma, en cada célula.
He sentido que la tierra me ha reclamado y ahora me siento parte de ella.
Sentí un fuego interno muy fuerte.
The spirits was coming from the mountains. You could feel voices. Aho, aho, aho.
Suddenly, I felt this wave of love rising in me. I loved the people. I loved the mountains. And most of all, I understood what self-love is.
I'm very happy about sharing this film. I feel that many times experiences with San Pedro and with psychedelics in general can be very amorphic and very somewhere in different worlds, and we cannot explain them. And for some reason, and I believe the cactus has its own consciousness, its own soul, its own spirit. It gave me an experience that I could explain. I could say that it knew it was filmed, and then it gave me this experience that I was able to put in words and express and give to the world. So since I've made this film in 2021, in the end of COVID, I'm traveling around the world and different festivals, film festivals, and I'm feeling this is we made agreement, me and the Cactus, about sharing this idea, and I feel this event is part of this mission of showing this medicine, of opening people's eyes and sharing how it can help us. So if anyone has questions, I will be happy to answer. Yes.
Now, that was really interesting. I don't want to incriminate you, but I imagine you've tried other psychedelics.
Yes.
So in this sense, I'd like to know what is differentiated to the San Pedro. Do you see it is it similar to psilocybin, or is it something else?
No, I think it's not the same. I think it's a different, both chemically in our brain, and both. I do believe that every medicine and even every plant, even like menthol or chamomile, has its own spirit. So it's both on the chemical level because it is a mescaline. So it's not very visual. for example. With mushrooms, you can see patterns and colors. With ayahuasca, you can go to journeys where, but you see, usually with ayahuasca, you are sitting in a circle, and many times you are with closed eyes, and you can just see other universes and other worlds and creatures and different things. So with San Pedro, it's not about that. It's not about the show of the thing. It's very much internal. So you can see a little bit of color change, and I will describe it if anybody knows Photoshop. There's a thing called hue, H-U-E. When you play with it, the green becomes like from light green to deep green and red. So red stays red, green stays green, but like the colors kind of play within themselves. And sometimes you see like very abstract patterns. I see like the shape of Star of David sometimes, just like behind the things. But it's very, very subtle on the visual level. And I think it's a journey within, first of all. So, as the mother in the film, she also said that she felt like connected more to Earth than to just the universe, more like back inside. So, I think this is the uniqueness of this specific medicine.
Yeah, well, that's good. Did you try the mescaline before?
Yes, I did try it before. I tried it in Israel. We have an event called Midburn. It is part of the Burning Man community, worldwide community, and I tried it in a very off setting, not the perfect setting for medicine. And I was younger, so I did do it in festivals. Now I don't think this is the best settings to do it when you are surrounded by people and you don't know who's there and what's going to happen. It's better to do it or with a few friends, or better with a shaman or a healer or somebody who holds the space. I think any psychedelic. For me, I take it usually now when I'm 37 years old. I take it either with friends, either with somebody who holds the space. The first time I took it, I was in a festival. I took it and we were just going and meeting people. And a mescaline, yes. I had, before mescaline, I had experience both with mushrooms and with LSD. So mescaline, the first time I tried it was in this festival. And I remember we were going and I saw different people had LED lights on them and just colors. So, ayahuasca I tried in Peru, in Mexico. Ayahuasca you don't do in festival. This is not possible because you feel very weak in your body. In San Pedro, it's lighter on your body. You can do things. You can walk. You can, like you do in the film. So I was going in this festival and I see lights and everything was bright and I enjoyed it, but didn't give it too much depth. But I remember that it was 5 a.m. and everybody were tired and they were starting to go to sleep, and I was lying on a mattress, and I just, everything stopped around. I was just with myself and I started just thinking, and I realized my thoughts are very, very deep, and I can ask myself, like, why am I upset about this person? Why does this situation bother me? And from within came an answer. So another very important and significant part is that this thick line that we have between the conscious and subconscious kind of dissolves. And then we can ask ourselves questions and the answers just come up. So now that when I do it, many times I'm just having like a question for myself, like, what do I want to know next time? And I ask them, and sometimes I just have the answer coming up.
I have a question. So with San Pedro, you can't have, I think I saw in the movie, you can't have a bad trip.
It depends what you call a bad trip, because sometimes you can go through a trauma, go through something that is painful and hard, so it can happen. But usually, after you do it, you feel like there was a very, very deep reason to go through it. So, yeah. So it's some people can it bad trip because it's not a nice feeling, but I never met somebody who regretted doing this, who said like I shouldn't have done this. Which some people with LSD, it happens. People have bad trips that are just going the wrong way. I think that also the reason that medicines that come from the earth, like mushrooms, like San Pedro, like ayahuasca, they have their spirit. So you are like communicating with another spirit, and you build relationship, and they're showing you something. With LSD, it's your own consciousness going much faster, so you can realize things, you can see things, but there is on the spirit level, nobody to hold your space. So sometimes you're going so fast and you can just go the wrong way with LSD, which is, I'm not saying anything bad, it's good medicine by itself, but there's just nobody you're playing the tennis with. It's you and your own consciousness just hyper. So this is the difference that I can see.
Given the experiences that you had, why did you choose to share exactly this one on the campus?
For some reason, I feel like I immediately had a bond with the cactus, and as I say, there is a spirit there. And the first thing in my life I tried it was mushrooms, and mushrooms showed me some things that I needed to learn, and with LSD, but with the cactus, I felt like we connect very fast, and I understand what it's showing me really easily. Sometimes with mushrooms, you see things and you're like, why do I see this kind of thing? Like I see, I don't know, the sea turning into a thing, and I don't understand what am I seeing? Why do I see this thing specifically? It's hard to. It's like reading some text from the Bible. Like what am I seeing? With the cactus, I felt like this connection was created. So I believe the time is not the way we experience it. So maybe I made this contract before I was born. My soul signed it. So I'm, of course, by doing this film, serving it in some way, and the cactus is helped me much more along my way. With respect with all other medicine, because it was so soft, because it was so clear, without all of the show and the visuals, it was very direct.
And how you have how many times you have experienced with the cactus? It's one time.
No, many times. I don't.
It was the same with mushrooms, for example, or with ayahuasca.
No, I think I've done cactus the psychedelic I did most of times. It was some cactus, just because I feel very good with it. I'm never afraid. Sometimes with LSD, I feel I have experience is a little bit frightening. With cactus, I always feel safe.